Here I come to save the day. Yes, we've got mighty Congress, not Mighty Mouse, mighty Congress to save us from the evils of TikTok and foreign influence. And people want to mess with our elections. Remember that BS that they were throwing at us about Facebook and how the Russian bots, they influenced the 2016 election. Where they spent like $100,000? Really? $100,000 you're going to change the needle on an election? Anyway, so we have our fearless leaders in Congress, bipartisan bill that we've got going here. They're calling it the Restrict Act. Yeah, you've got Mark Warner, and you got a lot of Republicans on board with this as well. No, I'm giving you my take. First and foremost, I'm going to make this perfectly clear. I think I have before. The United States government scares me more than Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, ISIS, Al-Qaeda combined. Again, be honest with you, they've wreaked more havoc than those guys have. Have they not? They've been lying to us about war after war after conflict after war. Over $30 trillion in debt. Again, we've grown the size of government because they scare the crap out of everybody with the Patriot Act. We've got the Defense Authorization Act where, yes, the President of the United States, just going back to 2001, President of the United States still has the authority to put troops anywhere. Put troops anywhere. It's all because of national security, right? Oh, yeah, we're occupying part of Syria. We are in Somalia. We're here, there, and everywhere, for crying out loud. I don't trust the government. Now, if you take a look at this Restrict Act and some of the jargon in it, there's this thing called foreign adversaries. What does that mean? I don't know. I'll tell you what it means. It's whatever the President of the United States, the Department of Commerce head, cabinet head, decides foreign adversary might be at a certain point in time. And if you are conducting any business, visiting sites, a myriad of different things, guess what? You could go to jail for 20 years. You could go to jail for 20 years. Not making this up. This is creepy stuff, if you ask me. And again, the government continues to grow larger and larger and larger. It wasn't too long ago when you had Russia and China, wanting to ban and censor Google and Facebook because they thought it was invasive and they didn't like, what was going on in their society. I mean, we've all seen the difference between the teenage version of TikTok for China versus the teenage version here for the United States. And again, there's no doubt you're losing brain cells if you're on TikTok here in the United States. But I mean, couldn't we handle this differently? How about we do this? How about we do like they're doing in Utah? How I do it in Utah, saying, hey, listen, kid can't get on any sort of social media unless it's approved by the parent. That's it. Need parental approval in the same way that you can't go to a rated R movie. You're not supposed to be able to go to a rated R movie unless you're 18 years old. You got to be with a parent or guardian, right? Again, this creeps me out. You know what the icing on the cake is? And I'm going to look further into this, is who signed on to this. They're not my list of favorite Republicans. You got Thune, Moran, Fisher, Sullivan, Susan Collins, Mitt Romney, Shelley Capito, Kevin Kramer, Chuck Grassley, Tom Tillis, and Lindsey Graham. Yeah, let's get out of the governmental involvement stuff. You guys can't handle anything. You write rules, you write regulations, and you just make matters worse. That's all. You just make matters worse. There'll be a zillion loopholes in this, but to me, this seems like another tool to target Americans, which I don't like. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.